Last night I was looking around to see which are the top games out there, and I'd like to share with you what I found. I want to talk about Raid Shadow Legends and show you how this compares with other games. I want to share with you my opinion on why I think this game is still viable after 5 years since it's been released, because a lot of people are still playing it right now and there's actually new players coming in every day. In this video I want to talk to you about the state of the game, how pay to win it is, and also how free to play friendly it is, power creep, and of course how I see the future going. First off, like with any other game, longevity is the hallmark of any successful game. Raid Shadow Legends has continuously, from what I can see, added new major updates like the Curse City or the new Hydra clan boss mechanics, and even a variety of Doom Tower challenges. These are already things of the past, but these things keep even long-time players engaged with fresh content for both veterans and newcomers. Let me jump into the game while I talk with you. If you think about it, in 2024 alone, we got quite a few new updates, new champions, and a couple massive collabs, some of which are the Ninja collab, Ronda Rousey, Wukong, one of the latest ones, and even the newest, Skeletor and He-Man, that actually gives us a new free champion. So it seems that Polarium is still very committed to add new fresh content for the game. But is this enough? What does the community think about it, feel about it? Let's talk about community. Raid has built a loyal player base and an active content creator ecosystem that I think offers strategy guides, tier lists, and even planning tools like event planning tools where you can see all the events coming and the ones that are running. So there's always something going on. I mean, just have a look at this. I was randomly checking different countries for their top games, and you know what's crazy? I found Raid Shadow Legends in top 50 games in so many countries. So there must be a strong reason why people play the game. For example here, just look at this. United Kingdom. If we scroll a little bit down here, we see Raid Shadow Legends top 30. Let's go ahead and look at another country. United States. As you can see, Raid Shadow Legends top 20. Let's go ahead and check another country. What was this? Germany. Germany, for example. We scroll down here, Raid Shadow Legends top 30. I don't know, Philippines. I was looking for Philippines because, you know, I figured maybe Raid Shadow Legends is a bit more pricier than other games, but not really. If you go down here and you scroll down, in Philippines, Raid Shadow Legends, it's top 100. I just need to find it. 72. Let's check for another country live. Let's randomly look for one. Singapore. Let's see if Singapore has it in top. Let's scroll down, let's scroll down. Raid Shadow Legends. Top 60, 55, 54 Diablo Immortal, 56 Summoner's Wars. I think Summoner's Wars is pretty similar to Raid in a way. So what are your thoughts about this, and how long have you been playing? Or even if you're new, I like to talk about this kind of things, so you can always just drop me a comment below. For what I see, the game has graphics. We have nice graphics. Has casual gameplay, competitive gameplay. You have arenas, you have live arenas where you can use more of a strategic approach. Clan versus clan. If you join a clan, you can join clan versus clan events. I can only see from my lens why the game is still very popular among many other brand new ones that come every month. But now, what about new players? Is it pay to win or free to play? The game is definitely free to play. I think Raid has quite a few generous onboarding systems with login rewards and beginner guides to ensure smooth entry. For example, if you start playing Raid Shadow Legends now, there's always a few things that you can do. You can do your daily logins that give you free champions. You can join the Skeletor chase to give you a legendary champion. Yes, don't expect to clear a 5-year-old game in like 1 month. But for a fresh new player, if you combine that with constant promo codes and limited time freebies, we can put your promo codes in here. I think this makes it easier than ever to get started and catch up. If after watching this video you decided to start playing Raid or give it a try, don't just go ahead and download it randomly. Use a reference link or use my reference link from description, and you can start strong with 1 free legendary and some of the best epics out there. If this way you download the game using my link in the description, you'll get 2 free epics. For example, you'll get Uugo, which is one of the best epics in the game right now, and Tagoar as well. You'll get Tagoar at level 15. You also get some silver for upgrading, you get energy and some experience as well. But that's not all. If you use the promo code Monkey King in the first 24 hours after downloading the game, you also get another legendary on top. Now that we're talking about new players. You start with 1 free legendary, from my reference, 2 epics, then you join the Skeletor Chase, you get another legendary, you do your daily logins, you can get more epics, and as I said, this is only if you use my reference. So there's plenty of events to help you progress and catch up. Even if you look here, right now, there's currently 3 active events, and there's a couple more coming. But what about the pay to win aspects of it? Is it pay to win? Or is it pay to win after you join as a new player? Or is it pay to win now for older ones? With this type of games, it's all about you. The game offers many bundles and microtransactions for you to buy. But you don't really have to buy anything if you don't want to. And then if you do want to, the shop has good deals and bad deals. You need to do your due diligence. Same as when you go to supermarket, you want to buy yourself a Snickers or you want to buy yourself a cheaper chocolate. You're the one who decides how you can spend your pocket money. The way I see it and think about it is just progress at your own pace. You don't need to challenge yourself to people that are playing for 5 years now. I buy stuff from time to time. It's my hobby. It's the same as buying a basketball for going to gym. On another note, let's do a bit of a comparison here. To get a newly added character in another gacha game would cost you, let's say, for example, I don't know, a Honkai Star Rail. It would cost you about 160 poles if you're unlucky, or less if you're lucky. And this is like roughly at least $150, at least, per character, maybe more. And then if you look about this game, we just got the Champion Pass for He-Man. To get He-Man, you will have to buy the Elite Pass. And this is like 60 pounds for me. If you look at it this way, you could say that Raid Shadow Legends is cheaper. It's pretty decent, right? But then there's the other bundles in the store that cost way more. You gotta balance that and do your own due diligence. So why is Raid still viable in 2024? I think it's simple. The game has never stopped growing with a balance of new features, quality of life improvements, and strategic depth with other game modes. For me, as a new player, as I just joined the community, Raid proves that a 5-year-old game can still feel as exciting as in day one. Although, I don't know how it was when it was day one for this game. But looking at it now, I don't think it had so much content. Even the graphics have improved over time. So I'd say it's much better than in day one, right? Only one of you guys that played this for a long time can tell me. And lastly, if you're concerned about the future, maybe the game dying or players leaving, I think you shouldn't bother that much. If the game gives you value for the time invested, I think that's more than enough. No game will last forever, and you should always enjoy what you have at hand. Yesterday, they've announced apparently one of the biggest updates that Raid will ever have, and includes new items, new champions, new freebies, new mechanics. I think this was the one.
Hey everyone.
Yeah.
The turn of this legendary series come in different shapes. Next up, we're talking about quality of life. As the Chimera has
So yeah, new mechanics. The future looks pretty good for me.
4 forms it'll cycle through during the fight. There's the ultimate form, the ram form, the lion form,
A new boss that can transform in different shapes. I think Raid might be setting the stage for a second golden era. Let's look at Google Trends, for example. Let's compare Raid Shadow Legends with, I don't know, Summoner's Wars, because it was next to it. See, Summoner's Wars is way down. Obviously, if you compare it with Honkai Star Rail, probably Honkai Star Rail is gonna be... It's not too high up, so they kinda compete in a way. Let's try something else. What else I was looking for here? Watcher of Realms. Although I'm not sure how much this compares with Raid. It does compare in a way. It has champions and stuff. You see, Watcher of Realms is all the way to the bottom. So yeah, guys, that's my overall opinion about Raid Shadow Legends. And that's why I started to play it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Drop me a comment below with what your thoughts are and how long have you been playing it. Or even if you're new, I like to talk about this. This kind of things are things that excite me about a game, or especially when I start playing a new game. Well, not really new as in brand new came out. New for me. Alright, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.